Do you eat eggs every morning? Take a moment, just 2 minutes before you crack the next one. There's something important you should know, especially if you're over 60. Eggs are one of the most popular breakfast choices out there. They're quick to make, affordable, convenient, and packed with nutrients. With high-quality protein, plenty of B vitamins, and healthy fats, eggs have long been considered a smart food. If you're in your 60s or older, chances are you've been told to keep eggs in your routine to support muscle strength, energy, and overall health. But here's what most people don't hear. The way we prepare and eat eggs every day can actually work against us. Some methods that seem harmless, like overfrying, pairing with salty foods, or storing them the wrong way, can quietly raise cholesterol, trigger low-grade inflammation, block nutrient absorption, and even affect memory or joint health. The surprising part is, many people over 60 make these mistakes daily without even realizing it. The good news is, you don't need to give up eggs. In this video, we'll walk through 5 common mistakes older adults often make with eggs, why they matter, and simple ways to fix them that can make a real difference. If you truly want to enjoy eggs in a healthier way, this is something you won't want to miss. Eggs, a breakfast staple. But do you really understand how they affect your health after 60? There's a reason many nutrition experts call eggs a smart food for older adults. Just one large egg contains about 6 grams of complete protein, including all 9 essential amino acids that the body can't make on its own. That's a key building block for preserving muscle mass, which naturally declines with age in a process called sarcopenia, often beginning quietly after 50. According to Harvard Health Publishing, adding high-quality protein to your morning meals can significantly reduce the risk of falls and improve strength, mobility, and quality of life for seniors. Beyond protein, eggs are rich in choline, a nutrient that supports memory and brain function. Research from the Mayo Clinic has found that low choline levels may be linked to early cognitive decline, a growing concern among people over 60. Eggs also provide lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful antioxidants that help protect the retina and slow down age-related macular degeneration. According to the National Eye Institute, this condition is a leading cause of irreversible vision loss in older adults in the U.S. One more plus, eggs are nearly sugar-free and contain very little carbohydrate. That makes them an excellent option for people managing blood sugar, especially those living with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. A study from Tufts University showed that moderate egg consumption as part of a balanced diet does not increase heart disease risk in older adults. Still, some people experience bloating, joint pain, or fatigue after eating eggs. But the culprit often isn't the egg itself, it's how we cook, combine, or store them. After 60, the body becomes more sensitive to certain fats, excess sodium, or food interactions that may not have mattered when you were younger. For example, frying eggs at high temperatures using unstable oils or pairing them with bacon and salty cheese can raise inflammation, disrupt digestion, and affect fat metabolism. The good news is, with just a few simple tweaks, you can bring back all the nutritional benefits eggs have to offer. In the next section, we'll explore 5 common mistakes people make with eggs and share easy, effective adjustments so you can keep enjoying them in a way that's safe, satisfying, and good for your health. The first mistake, using the wrong kind of oil when cooking eggs, something most people don't think twice about, but it can make a big difference. A lot of folks use vegetable oil, corn oil, canola oil, or nonstick sprays when frying eggs. It's what we've always done, easy, cheap, and familiar. But if you're over 60, sticking with these oils might quietly put your health at risk, especially when it comes to your heart, your joints, and how your body handles fat. Here's why. These oils are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, and while your body does need a little of it, most of us are getting way too much. When omega-6 builds up and throws off the balance with omega-3, the kind of fat that fights inflammation, it can lead to more chronic inflammation over time. According to the National Institutes of Health, Americans today are eating 10 to 20 times more omega-6 than recommended, and not nearly enough omega-3. That imbalance has been linked to issues like high blood pressure, poor circulation, cholesterol problems, and even age-related inflammation. So what's the better choice? Experts from the American Heart Association and Harvard School of Public Health suggest we cut back on refined oils that are high in omega-6, like corn oil, soybean oil, canola oil, and industrial sunflower oil. Switch to healthier fats that are more stable for cooking and lower in omega-6, such as extra virgin olive oil, packed with antioxidants like polyphenols, good for medium heat cooking and supports heart and blood vessel health. Avocado oil, great for higher heat cooking like light frying, full of vitamin E and other antioxidants. Ghee, clarified butter, easy to digest, and a good option in moderation if you don't have cholesterol issues. Making this small switch doesn't just help control inflammation. It can also reduce the buildup of bad fats around the liver and organs, which are linked to type 2 diabetes and heart disease. And to boost your omega-3 levels, try adding more of these into your weekly meals. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines, 2-3 times a week. Flax seeds and chia seeds. Walnuts. If your diet is limited or you're not getting enough through food, talk to your doctor about an omega-3 supplement, especially if you've got a history of heart issues or arthritis. The second mistake, pairing eggs with processed meats, a familiar habit that could be harming your health. For many Americans, a breakfast of eggs with bacon or sausage is almost iconic, familiar, convenient, and satisfying. It feels like the classic way to start the day with energy. But from a nutritional standpoint, this combo carries some serious risks, especially as we age and our bodies become more sensitive to things that trigger inflammation, raise blood pressure, or throw off cholesterol balance. Processed meats like bacon, ham, sausage, or deli cold cuts are typically loaded with sodium, synthetic preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, and chemical additives such as BHA and BHT. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, these meats are classified as Group 1 carcinogens, meaning there's clear evidence they can cause cancer in humans, much like tobacco or asbestos. A 2021 report from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that regular consumption of processed meat increases the risk of heart disease by 42% and colorectal cancer by over 18%. These risks are even more concerning when older adults pair eggs, a naturally healthy food, with these meats in a single meal. Beyond the long-term risks, processed meats also throw off the nutritional balance of your breakfast. High sodium content leads to fluid retention and elevated blood pressure, while the saturated fats in industrial bacon or sausage can disrupt cholesterol levels, raising LDL bad cholesterol and lowering HDL good cholesterol. This pretty much cancels out the metabolic benefits that eggs provide, like playing tug-of-war where the bad pulls harder than the good. A better way to build a balanced breakfast. You don't have to cut out protein, just rethink the source and how you combine it. Nutrition experts from the Cleveland Clinic and the American Institute for Cancer Research recommend: swap processed meat for antioxidant-rich vegetables like cherry tomatoes, bell peppers, spinach, or kale. Add healthy fats from avocado or olive oil to help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins in eggs like D, E, and K. Include fiber from whole grains or rye bread to keep blood sugar stable and help you feel fuller longer. If you still want animal protein, try skinless grilled chicken, sugar-free smoked salmon, or tender stewed black beans, all heart-friendly choices that are less inflammatory. These small changes not only make your breakfast healthier, but also support vascular health, reduce digestive stress, and boost energy levels throughout the day, especially important as you enter a stage of life where protecting your health is both a priority and a long-term investment. The third mistake, eating eggs the same exact way every single day. It might seem healthy, but it could actually throw off your nutrition balance. Let's say your usual breakfast is a boiled egg or sunny side up with a slice of toast. It's quick, simple, and feels like there's nothing wrong with it. But over time, eating eggs the same way every day without changing things up can lead to an unbalanced diet, especially as you get older and your body needs a wider variety of nutrients to stay strong. Here's something most people don't realize. The yolk of one egg contains about 186 milligrams of cholesterol, which is close to the daily limit for people at risk of heart disease. Now, recent research has shown that eggs aren't the main culprit when it comes to raising LDL bad cholesterol. But if your breakfast lacks fiber, vegetables, or antioxidants, your body might absorb more cholesterol from eggs than it should, which could impact your blood fat levels over time. There's also another issue. If you're eating eggs on their own, especially with white bread or refined carbs, and not pairing them with fruits, veggies, or foods rich in B vitamins, you could be missing out on essentials like B12 and folate. According to research from Tufts University's Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging, not getting enough B vitamins is a hidden trigger for fatigue, anemia, and even memory problems in folks over 65. And let's be honest, eating the same thing every day can get boring. Your body needs variety. When we stick to just one type of meal, we miss out on important plant-based nutrients, fiber, and anti-inflammatory compounds that help protect our cells and support digestion. So what can you do instead? Here's a simple, science-backed approach. Switch up how you cook your eggs. Try boiling, baking, steaming, making an omelet, or even homemade egg muffins. Just steer clear of frying with unstable oils. Add colorful veggies to your plate. Spinach, bell peppers, mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, and onions are all great choices. They boost fiber and antioxidants. Include healthy fats. A few slices of avocado, a drizzle of olive oil, or a spoonful of chia seeds can help your body absorb vitamins like a D, E, and K. Mix up your proteins. Rotate between eggs, Greek yogurt, grilled salmon, or black beans. That way, you'll get a wider range of amino acids without stressing your digestion. Experts at the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics recommend that older adults keep their meals flexible and varied, even with foods that are considered healthy. It's not just about eating good food, it's about eating smart and giving your body the full range of nutrients it needs to thrive. The fourth mistake, storing eggs the wrong way. It's easy to overlook, but it can have serious consequences. Out of all the common mistakes people make with eggs, improper storage is one of the most ignored, yet it's something older adults really need to pay attention to. As we age, the immune system naturally gets weaker, and the body becomes less able to fight off bacteria like it used to. Here's the thing, eggshells aren't completely sealed. In fact, they're covered in thousands of tiny pores that let air and moisture pass through. If eggs are kept in unstable temperatures or exposed to humid air and bacteria for too long, the risk of contamination, especially from salmonella, goes way up. According to the CDC, salmonella is one of the top causes of foodborne illness in the U.S., responsible for over 1 million cases each year. And older adults over 65 are much more likely to be hospitalized or face complications from it compared to younger folks. Some of the most common storage mistakes include keeping eggs in the refrigerator door. That's the warmest spot because of temperature changes every time the fridge is opened. Leaving eggs out on the counter for too long, especially in the summer when room temps climb above 75 degrees F. Forgetting to check expiration dates. This is especially risky when buying in bulk or getting eggs from unknown sources. While salmonella might just cause an upset stomach in younger, healthy people, it can be much more dangerous for older adults, leading to dehydration, kidney problems, or even serious electrolyte imbalances if not treated quickly. So how should you store eggs the right way? The FDA recommends 1. Always keep eggs in their original carton and place them in the middle or lower shelf of the fridge, where the temperature stays steady, ideally between 34 degrees F and 39 degrees F. 2. Avoid storing eggs in the fridge door even if it seems convenient. That spot gets the most temperature swings. 3. Never leave eggs out for more than 2 hours or more than 1 hour if the room is hotter than 90 degrees F. 4. Check the best by or sell by date at least once a week and toss any eggs that are cracked, smell off, or look suspicious. 5. If you've ever had food poisoning or have a condition that weakens your immune system, it's safest to fully cook your eggs. Skip the runny yolks or raw eggs for now. Taking just a little extra care in how you store your eggs can go a long way in keeping your meals safe and your mornings worry-free. The fifth mistake, eating eggs without understanding your metabolic health, especially when it comes to cholesterol and blood sugar. Eggs are packed with nutrients, but they're also a major source of dietary cholesterol. Each egg yolk contains around 186 milligrams, which is right near the daily limit for some people at higher risk. Now, studies show that for most healthy folks, cholesterol from food doesn't drastically affect blood cholesterol. But that's not the case for everyone. If you're an older adult with a history of high cholesterol, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, or metabolic syndrome, your body might react differently. Some people in these groups are what doctors call hyperresponders, meaning their bodies absorb more cholesterol than average, and their LDL bad cholesterol can go up noticeably when they eat eggs regularly. According to the American Heart Association, older adults with heart conditions should keep dietary cholesterol under 200 milligrams a day. That's about one egg yolk, and it should be counted as part of your total daily intake, not on its own. Another issue, what you're eating with your eggs. Pairing eggs with refined carbs like white bread or pancakes, or with saturated fats from processed meats, can spike inflammation and insulin resistance, not ideal for folks with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. So what's the smarter approach? Doctors from Cleveland Clinic and Mayo Clinic say it's not about cutting out eggs completely. It's about making adjustments based on your individual health and how your body responds. Here are a few tips. If your LDL is high or you're taking statins, stick to no more than 3-4 eggs per week. Go for egg whites if you want the protein without the cholesterol. If you're managing blood sugar, skip the refined carbs. Instead, pair eggs with leafy greens, whole grains, and healthy fats to help keep your glucose steady. Get your blood lipids checked every 3 to 6 months, especially if you've recently added more eggs into your routine. Pay attention to how your body reacts. If you're feeling sluggish after meals, gaining weight for no clear reason, or noticing a spike in cholesterol, it's time to check in with your doctor or a dietitian. The bottom line: eggs can still be part of a healthy diet, but after 60, it's all about being smart, staying aware of your body's signals, and adjusting based on what works for you. Not every food is as accessible and nutrient-dense as eggs, but once you're past 60, your body doesn't quite run the way it used to. Small things like the oil you use, how you pair your meals, or how you store your food can have a real impact on your health. What matters most isn't fear or cutting out foods you enjoy. It's about learning how to adjust with awareness, making smarter, more thoughtful choices so that each meal becomes something that truly supports your health, your independence, and your quality of life. If today's video helped you better understand how to enjoy eggs in a safer, more effective way, I'd love to hear from you. Whether it's a personal story, a quick comment, or even just a thoughtful question, I always value hearing from this community, especially from folks who are taking their health seriously. And if you found this content helpful, don't hesitate to hit that follow button. It's a simple way to stay in the loop with new updates, and it really helps me keep sharing useful, science-backed tips with more people who need it. Thanks so much for spending your time here today. Wishing you and your family continued peace, energy, and confidence in every meal you enjoy.